to talk about Thanksgiving and what my family does for this holiday. And so I come from a Hispanic household, and in Mexico, where my family's originally from, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. It's not really a thing that backs up the history of that country. It rather backs up the United States, which, was founded in the colonies, and that's how everything came about in terms of Thanksgiving. So all the traditions and dishes that maybe other families would tend to cook or use for that day, we don't really know how to make because we have no lineage passing that down to us. So it's kind of something that we have adopted or just fixed up to meet our culture because we do still like to celebrate it. It's just something we've kind of adopted along the way, and that my family has kind of worked into their holidays as they've learned more about it, as they've lived here throughout the years. And so instead of making like turkey and maybe frying it or putting it in the oven and basting it and doing everything that we usually do with turkey, we make it into mole, which is a Mexican dish. So we make turkey mole, which is more of like a hot sauce that is poured over the turkey, and it's basically cooked with the turkey, and it's just basically the meat with the sauce on it, and we make rice as a side, and we also make charro beans, and we make tamales, and we make just other traditional Mexican dishes along with the turkey mole. So we have the turkey included and everything, but we don't really do like mashed potatoes or the green beans or the stuffing or any of the sweet potatoes or anything like that. So it's kind of like the way that we've like adapted that holiday towards fitting our culture, and just kind of having that happy medium that is a little bit more unique. Definitely, I would think, than compared to like our traditional dishes that we cook here. I know for like my boyfriend's family, they all cook the traditional mashed potatoes and the stuffing and everything, and it's so delicious, and it's so cool to learn more about the traditions that are from this country, and then passing them on to my family. So now my family is starting to learn how to make the sweet potato casserole and all the other things that come about with Thanksgiving, and also as learning like kind of the history behind that. They really never knew what the Pilgrims were, or how Native Americans were affected, or how we made peace with them, or how Thanksgiving came about. So it's been super cool to introduce that through another family, and helping my parents and my family learn more about our country through that, and then it affecting our Thanksgiving too, and helping us kind of learn how to also make the dishes and also celebrate something so special.